Welcome back to Car Vibes, the place where horsepower meets pure emotion. Today we're diving into a machine that has reignited the soul of American performance, a name that refuses to fade into history. Yes, the legend has returned. This is the 2026 Dodge Viper SRT, a car that combines raw muscle, modern engineering, and that unmistakable rebellious spirit. So buckle up, because what Dodge has built this time isn't just fast, it's a declaration. Asterisk the moment you see the new Viper SRT. You know, it's something special. The body stretches long and low, hugging the ground like a predatory animal ready to strike. Dodge didn't try to reinvent the Viper's identity, they sharpened it. The front end still carries that snake-inspired aggression, but now it's sculpted with advanced aerodynamics that look like pure art. The hood is a massive, vented centerpiece hiding something just as wild underneath. And those LED headlights give the car a sinister modern stare. The curves along the fenders, the wide rear haunches, the enormous diffuser, every shape has a purpose, and that purpose is speed. Even standing still, the 2026 Viper SRT looks like it's daring the world to try and keep up. Asterisk, but we all know the Viper has never been about just looking mean. It's what sits under the hood that defines the beast. Dodge has brought back the thunder with a naturally aspirated 8.4-liter V10. Yes, the legend survives. But now it's been re-engineered for the modern era. Lighter internals, improved cooling, race-grade airflow, and new electronic tuning push power to a staggering 720 horsepower, with instantaneous throttle response that hits like a punch to the chest. There's no hybrid assistance, no turbo delay, no artificial flavoring. It's pure displacement and pure attitude. That kind of power launches the Viper from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and sends it's screaming past 200 miles per hour on the top end. But as always, the Viper isn't just about straight-line insanity. This new generation is finally tamed not by reducing its wild nature, but by upgrading its handling. Asterisk, Dodge has rebuilt the chassis from the ground up using an aluminum and carbon fiber blend that cuts weight while improving rigidity. The result is a car that feels both planted and frighteningly alive. The suspension is an adaptive, race-inspired setup that reads the road and adjusts in milliseconds, delivering sharper cornering, less body roll, and a level of responsiveness the old Viper could only dream about. Massive Brembo carbon ceramic brakes bring the car back down from ludicrous speeds with confidence. And the new electronic stability system, yes. The Viper finally embraces one gives drivers a safety net without killing the raw experience. You can turn everything off if you're brave enough. But even with the systems on, the Viper still demands respect. Asterisk slip inside. And the interior finally elevates to match the performance. Dodge didn't go for unnecessary luxury. They kept the Viper focused, but everything feels more premium, more intentional, more like a supercar built for 2026. You sit low and sculpted. Sport seats wrapped in Alcantara and leather, gripping a flat-bottom steering wheel that's all business. The digital gauge cluster lights up with customizable performance pages, showing foot forces, lap times, power distribution, and everything a track addict could want. The center screen is crisp and fast, running the latest Uconnect software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, even with the tech. The cabin still feels like a cockpit rather than a living room, a place designed for drivers, not passengers. Asterisk, the sound inside the Viper is something you don't just hear, you feel. That V10 roar pours through tuned exhaust pipes that Dodge spent countless hours perfecting. From a deep growl at idle to a metallic scream at redline, it's one of the most emotional sounds in the car world, and the new Viper leans into it. Dodge could have made it quieter. They chose not to, and car lovers everywhere salute them for that. Asterisk. Driving the 2026 Viper SRT is like riding controlled chaos. It's faster, smoother, and more advanced than any Viper before it, but it still keeps that raw personality. It doesn't try to be a European supercar. It doesn't apologize. It's big, loud, unapologetically American, and bursting with character. Turn into a corner and the front end grabs instantly. Push the throttle mid-turn and the rear end lets you know it's alive. just enough to remind you of the machine you're commanding. On the highway, it surges with endless power. At low speeds, it's more civilized than past generations. But you always feel the tension beneath the surface. Like the car is waiting for the right moment to unleash everything it has, asterisk. The exterior customization options also let drivers express just how outrageous they want their Viper to be. Bright classic Viper colors like snakeskin green and Viper red returned, joined by new metallic and matte finishes. Carbon fiber packages add aggressive accents, while performance bundles upgrade the aerodynamics with bigger splitters, larger wings, and track-ready components. Dodge even offers lightweight forged wheels and sticky semi-slick tires, turning the Viper into a legitimate circuit weapon. Asterisk, what makes the 2026 Viper SRT truly special isn't just the numbers or the design, it's the philosophy behind it. In a world racing toward electric everything, Dodge made a statement by building a car that celebrates emotion over efficiency, passion over practicality, and heart over statistics. This is a machine for purists, for thrill seekers, for those who believe driving should be an experience, not just transportation. The Viper's return shows that Dodge is still willing to push boundaries and embrace boldness at a time when many automakers play it safe. Asterisk for fans who thought the Viper was gone forever. This revival hits deep. It honors the past while evolving into something sharper and more capable. It reminds us why the Viper name carries so much weight, because it embodies the kind of automotive personality that can't be replicated. It's a car with soul, asterisk, and that's why the 2026 Dodge Viper SRT isn't just another performance vehicle. It's a symbol, a resurrection, and quite possibly the most exciting American sports car of the decade. So if you ever get the chance to stand next to one, hear it, or if you're lucky, drive it. You'll understand exactly what makes it so special. Asterisk. Thanks for watching Car Vibes. If you love machines built with passion and power, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. There's a lot more adrenaline coming your way.